Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And I've come to you before from the radio station, my radio show, Animated in Japan, Insanity on Radio. It's actually just right there, the house and stuff. But there's actually a garden put together and sustained by the horticulture department here at Thompson Rivers University. And it's amazing. So a lot of weddings take place here. There's this neat overhang. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it, actually. Not really, but kind of. And the brides usually come through here. And it's amazing. Like, I hear all sorts of weddings and stuff going on throughout the shows that I do. And I've never really walked back here too much because I'm terrified of wasps. And there's lots of them, especially around the fruit trees. But it's very pretty area. Some people coming. But yeah, it's kind of neat because that's the back door of the radio station. And so they do a lot of the wedding stuff there. A lot of the stuff happens right in front of the staircase, actually. The bride and groom saying their vows and stuff. But it's really pretty. Let's go for a little walk here. So I did come through here once a while ago, I believe, when there wasn't too many wasps out. I think it was misting just a little bit, which was actually really good. Because yeah, I don't like dealing with wasps, and I'm actually really freaked out because I'm pretty sure I hear some buzzing around here. Makes sense, there's lots of flowers and things. Oh, and there's some deer. Wow, look at that. Can you see? That's a little scary. We're gonna go back this way so that we don't bother them. Because the last thing I need is to be charged by a deer. I think they're coming around down that way. Go. That's another reason I don't come back here very often. I'm not the biggest fan of wildlife. Kind of scare the crap out of me a little bit. But it looks like they're going that way. So that's good. I mean, when you're in an area in BC like this, where you're basically out in the wild all the time, you're in the mountains, and I mean, we're encroaching on their territory, not the other way around. And I don't want them to be scared, of course, by any means. Let's hope that none of them get hit by any vehicles, because that would be tragic. Very tragic. Don't know where they went. But we'll just kind of wander over here. I don't know where they are. But this belongs to me. Water fountains always belong to me. They don't realize it yet, but they do. On this neat little bridge. Now, the Trades and Tech building is right up there. Kind of get an idea of what this looks like. Bridge is kind of rotting a little, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so we're going to wander over this way, kind of heading back. There's actually a new addition to the Trades and Tech building. It's hard to see, but it's just through there. Excuse me, sorry, clearing my throat. I did a performance this morning at the Kamloops Pride Parade before coming up here. I'm really early, that's why I'm doing this video, because I actually have the time to do it. But yeah, there's the new addition, and it's just connected right over there. Nice little bird bath. But lots of pretty flowers and stuff along here. Little bee. I'm not so scared of bees anymore. I used to be terrified of them. But I'm terrified of wasps. Like, petrified of wasps. Scare the crap out of me. There's some really nice flowers along here. You have no idea how freaky it is for me right now. I don't do well in the wildlife. Like, I know that this isn't really... I mean, it is wildlife. It's kind of out here. But at the same time, like, those deer coming across them that creep me out. Oh, given in memory of Lori Nickel. The Morden Centennial Rose. And there's where the weddings take place, right there at that staircase. And then again in that rotunda over there. Let's venture a little bit more this way. I think this is a bench that's adopted in memory of Linda Graff, November 2006, by her friends in the registrar's office. Linda loved life, laughter, people, and God's little creatures. And that's another thing. I see a lot of chipmunks, squirrels, all sorts around here, playing usually on that trellis over by the radio station itself, which is adorable. They're fun to watch. Yeah, so many different flowers. It's so colorful along here. I really, really like it. And in amongst all the trees, it's just beautiful. And then the gardens extend over there into the actual greenhouses. So this would be a nice little place to have a picnic, I would think. A little parkland, I guess it's kind of just in the middle of nowhere. Seemingly in the middle of nowhere, but I don't know. And then I guess we come to the end of them over here. So it's a nice little small area, peaceful to walk around and just enjoy. These really pretty gardens as we head back towards the radio station. And of course my show is going to be on later today. It's on every Sunday from 2 to 4, and it's Animated Japan Insanity on the radio. So honestly, I love these green and white plants. Oh gosh, I'm like bouncing around, I'm sorry. But these like green and white plants, I've always loved them. My grandmother used to have them in her front yard or something very similar to them, and they've always been very pretty. Very nice and serene area, and I like days like this where it isn't too hot. But yeah, there's like it's like a trellis. And then the brides would come down that way right there, heading over to this area. Oh yeah, they have a barbecue too, and I believe they use that on occasion for the food for the weddings and other events and stuff too. So, but yeah. So I don't know if it's ivy or what some of these trees and stuff are, but I love how they grow up and around this trellis. And this trellis has been here forever. I mean, I've had my show for almost 14 years now. Actually, almost 15 years now. And this trellis has definitely seen better days, I assume. It'd be nice if they painted it and redid it. But yeah, the little chipmunks and squirrels play along here and jump all over the place. And that's kind of a neat little alcove there. The fruit trees are over here, and I guess they've tidied them up. I remember in the past they've kind of just let them drop down, and that's where a lot of the wasps would be. But there used to be a water fountain right directly ahead, right on that grassy patch, or just before the grass. I think it was on the brick part there, and they took it out, and that makes me so sad. I loved that fountain. It wasn't always on, but I enjoyed it anyway. So thank you for joining me on this little tour of the TRU Horticultural Gardens, and yeah, more content coming soon. Don't forget to check out my radio show every Sunday from 2 to 4 p.m. on CFBX 92.5 FM in Kamloops, thex.ca, or via the TUNEIN radio app on your smart device. Jamata Nemina.